Hi everyone. So Sale-a-Bration is going on. We're halfway through the first month of the 2-month Sale-a-Bration, and I was in the middle of making some cards with one of the stamp sets that are available free with purchase. And I thought, before I make too many more, maybe I'll make some on a film or a video. I was just thought it was so fun to play with, and I thought I would make some more. So this is Amazing Phrasing, and it's a really fun stamp set. I love the way that you can mix some of the bigger sentiments with the smaller ones. You can use them independently or together, and it's a really nice one. This is a level 2 Sale-a-Bration item, which means it's free with a $100 purchase, and I think it's a great thing to add to your collection. I was looking at it and I thought really was funny is the oops. I am so bad. It's funny. I make a ton of birthday cards, and then I have this calendar that tells me when I need to send them out, and I'm constantly forgetting to check that, and then I look at it and I'm like, oh, it's mid-month. I forgot to look, and I've missed a bunch of birthdays. So I'm always late with my birthdays. So I have to remember to make a lot of belated birthday cards, and sometimes I just use a regular birthday card and say, sorry, it's late. But this is that was kind of funny. The oops, so sorry, I'm the worst is kind of funny for my belated birthday cards. Even if you put that on the envelope, you can put oops, it's late. The oops is kind of cute on the envelope. So I thought the oops was really fun. I really like it. Woohoo is good for graduation, things like that. I like some of the sayings. To another year around the sun, or it's going to be amazing. This is a good one for scrapbooks too, because I think that the sizing on these are great for scrapbooks too. So I really like it. Super cute. Free with a $100 purchase. I'm also using Sale-a-Bration paper, and that's really fun. I like the variety in the paper pack too. So I thought I would show you this and we'll make a couple really quick cards for Sale-a-Bration. The paper is free with a $50 purchase. So if you make a $150 purchase, you can get the stamps and the paper. Really fun products that you can get together, and when your sales when your order reaches $150, there's another perk that comes with that, and that's stamping rewards. That's all the time, so that's something to think about. If you're always close to 150, you might as well do that 150 and get some Stampin' Rewards, which is basically some free product that you can choose from. Okay, so I want to show you the paper really quick. We're only using a few of them. I like this one. Look, this would be good if someone moved. You can send new address cards, or it's really just a sweet pattern. Nice little paper. I like this back one. I'm going to use this, I think. I've been kind of playing around with this idea. I used on some other cards I posted already a lot of this nature looking paper, and I used that with a different Sale-a-Bration set that was some animals in nature. There was a duck and a fox, and I used these kind of woodland looking papers, and so this time I'm kind of avoiding, and I use this one. I'm kind of avoiding those so that I can use these. This one looks like poinsettias to me, so I think that one could even be used for Christmas. Let's see what else was in here. I like the acorns. This floral is really nice. And on the back of that is a plaid that's good for anything. Oh, and I really like the birds. I'm kind of hoarding the birds a little bit, and I have to say I haven't touched this paper yet because I love birds, and this is so sweet. And in the new mini catalog, the July to December catalog, there's a really pretty bird set called Perched in a Tree, and it's beautiful, and I thought maybe I could do something with that. So I'm kind of hoarding this one, and look at this. I'm going to hoard this one because I love all things watercolor, and this is a great one with Salt Technique, and I think it's gorgeous. So I haven't used this one either. I'm afraid to cut it up yet. I just want to make sure I use it on something perfect. So right now, like I said, we're just going to I'm going to try to use up some scraps. So I found scrap, and I had another floral scrap. Let's see if I can find it. Woo! I set it aside for myself for this. Oh, I think I put it in here. Oh, here it is. It fell. So I'm going to use this one. I thought we'd use those two together, and then I'll show you some that I've already made. So let's use those scraps. And then you know how our Designer Series paper always tells you on the back what colors are used. And this one uses Crushed Curry, Evening Evergreen, Mint Macaron, Night of Navy, Parakeet Party, Petal Pink, and Poppy Parade, and Soft Suede. So I grabbed some just cards. I always keep my cardstock in the wrapper, and then I put the scraps inside. So I have a blue, a navy, and I had some mint, so I grabbed a couple of those from the pack, and then just some scraps. So I'll see what I can use here. Another thing I do is I have this little box, and I keep labels in here. Sometimes it's leftover insides, like if I did a card that had a cutout circle, I'll put the, you know, maybe I made a window of some sort, I'll put the scrap in here. And sometimes a paper pumpkin kit will come with a lot of labels, and you don't always use them all. So then I have all these little labels left over. So sometimes I like to play with that. So I thought I would look through and see. Oh, here's a good one. So here's like a smaller label for a smaller word. Let's see what I got. I thought I saw, this one's cute. I like that one. Maybe for the oops. Anyway, these little things are real cute for leftover paper pumpkin pieces, because you know they always give you extra of the labels in case you make a mistake. You have an extra label, and you know, these are extra foil labels, so I like to save mine. Alright, I think I can use that one. What's in this one? Oh wait, here's a good one. Well, so many choices. I like this one too. Alright, let's see. We'll pull them both out. And maybe a circle, because I have a lot of circles. We did a ton of window cards with circles, and I have tons of white circles in my bin. Okay, so I thought, so here's one I did. Hey, I miss you. This one was so simple, and so I just wanted to kind of show how to put something together really fast. And that is using this paper, and all I did was cut it not quite in half. I went a little bit above. I think this one is smaller. Yeah, the scrap is smaller. That's okay, I can still do the same thing. So this is, I think, probably 5 1/4. So let's cut it at, I don't know, let's cut it at 3. So I've got 2 pieces, and all I'm going to do is flip one. That's it. So simple, right? And let's see, I'll put that one on maybe blue. Okay, so then, here, how easy is that? So I'm just flipping this piece that was 4 by 5 1/4. I cut it at 3. So what does that mean that is? That requires math and thinking, which I don't feel like doing today. All right, so I've got this. I'm just going to go ahead and stick these down so that they're in place. Now I think I like the plaid on the bottom, so, and the larger one on the bottom, the larger scrap. So, and then the flower on top, so it's almost like a little basket of flowers because of the lattice, right? Okay. And then I liked that Hey, I Miss You, and I have a few people I haven't seen in a while. So I'm going to do that again. Let's see if this is too big for that. I need it to be able to fit the Hey and the I Miss You. I think I can do it if I make sure that my I Miss You is really close to the edge. So I just need a little scrap. I know I saw a bunch of navy scrap. Here's a small one. Let's see if that I Miss You will fit on there. I think it will. Okay. So, let's see, here it is. Now I'm going to emboss it on navy. I love white embossing on sentiments or black. I love embossed sentiments. I think it really just adds something. So I'm going to see if that fits just barely. I think we can do it. And I want to show you really quick a new product that's in the July to December mini catalog. It's something we've had in the past. It's this tray, and it's great for embossing, and it comes in a little embossing kit with an embossing buddy. reverse tweezers and a brush, and it's such a great kit. We used to sell these a long time ago, and so I have some already, but they've kind of improved on the already wonderful product for embossing, and that's by having it be a screw stopper instead of a pull out. It was almost like a cork, almost not made of cork, but you had to like pull it out, and when you did that, sometimes you made like a jerking motion and then your powder kind of fell out. So that was annoying. You had to be really careful. With this one, it's a twist cap, so you don't have to be as careful. So I really like that. And I love this reverse tweezer. And you know, it's funny, I do not shop at a lot of craft stores, which is amazing because I buy from myself. I do go to like places to buy paint because I love to paint, and we don't sell acrylic and watercolor and stuff like that. I do paint with my inks a lot though. But when I go to, you know, a Michael's or something, I never go in the scrapbooking area. And I see some of my customers bring these little reverse tweezers to Stamp Camp, and they're so great. And I keep telling myself to make a mental note, next time you're somewhere, Blick or somewhere, see if they have these reverse tweezers, and then I forget. And so when I saw this in the pack, I was so excited. And these are quality. I mean, they really are. They're nice. They have a great feel. They hold firm. They're heavy. They're not cheap. And I really like them. So these are great. I was so happy to see that. I love this little brush. I have a million little brushes, but this one is one that I'm going to use strictly for embossing and gold leafing. It's a nice firm bristle, so not really for painting. I mean, it could be, but it's more for this, right? And then this embossing buddy. So we used to sell some of these products before, and we haven't in a long time because I think everybody bought them back then, and so they maybe didn't sell as many, but it's been a long time, so there's a lot of new stampers who need these things. And this is kind of like a little pillow with, if you can see it, it's got like a little chalk inside, and what this does is it gets the static off your paper, and it helps so that the embossed area is crisp, so you don't have little flyaways. And so I'll show you how to use that as well. So anyway, really fun. This comes in a pack together, and see if I can find that price for you really quick. Put away my catalog already. Here's one. I'll fast forward me searching for it. Page 49, here it is. It's, let's see, item number 3, $27. So you get all 4 pieces, $27. It came in a nice box, and it's a really great product. So I was super happy to see that, and I wanted to point it out. So let's use it. I'm going to use it right here. So what I was talking about before is the idea of just kind of removing some of the static from your piece. Okay, and then we're going, not just probably, and it also oils, you know, like maybe you've got some oils from your hand. All right, and I'm going to go ahead and mark this, or stamp this with the Versamark, which is, if you're not used to stamping or embossing, this is a sticky clear ink, or I don't know if it's ink, I'm not sure what it is, but it's clear. Pardon my head, I like to get right on top of it. So I've got my sentiment on there, and now I'm going to emboss with that white. Now look, I've got this tiny little strip, and my reverse tweezers are going to come in handy. Now, when I say reverse, normally when you squeeze a tweezer, that's when you're closing it, right? But these are closed, so it's reverse, and that means when you squeeze it, it opens. So then it kind of locks closed. Then you don't have to worry so much about it. You can just hold this in place. You can use it to help yourself tie a bow. You know how usually you put a finger down and you tie a bow? You can clamp this on some ribbon and tie a bow that way. So it's just a really useful tool. Love it. So this is my white embossing powder, and so I'm loving that I can do this tiny little piece and hold it and tap. So that's really great. Maybe I'll flick the back a little bit, and then you can hold it again and go back in. I think I've got good coverage though. I'm off the edge a little bit with my U. This scrap piece might have been a little small, but I'm going to stick with it. So I'm going to heat this up, and I'm holding it with this too so you don't burn your fingers. So I love this tool, I have to say. All right, so I've got my sentiment. Now I'm just going to go ahead and lay it here. Now I just realized it's not quite long enough. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to fake it. I'm going to cut it. and no one will see that. I love using up my scraps. I get excited over silly things like that. Okay, I'm just going to do a line right down the center of that seam. Oops. And then there, no one's going to see that. Okay, and then let's do the hay. I thought I had it out. Yes, I do. And I'll stamp that. What did I do with that little piece I was looking at? Now, is that going to still fit? It does. All right, we're going to stamp that in navy. And that one I'm going to just put up on some dimensionals to give it a little height. Now I'm trying for simple and fast cards today, but you can really do a lot more with this. You can get out your dies and add some die cuts behind your sentiment. There's a lot of great wildflowers and just different things, or you can add some bling somehow. But I'm just going for fast and easy here today. So that is 2 of my cards, and then I thought I want to use up this guy here. And I have another blue or mint. Let's do mint this time. And I think he might be the right size. Yes. Okay. So this piece here is 5.5 by 2. All right. So that's a leftover scrap, 5.5 by 2. And I thought I had some more skinny pieces of navy in my bag. Let's see. Maybe you for the sentiment, and you. You're too short. Let's see. Are you long enough? Yes. Okay. So let's use those 2. Oh, and I wanted to use this circle. I'm determined. Okay. There we go. So let's see. I'm going to make a little, it's a little thicker than I like, so let's hide it underneath. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do something here. All right, let's play around with it. Okay, so I'm going to glue these 2 together. Go. This way, I think this way. Okay, I like that. That's really pretty. Now for our circle. I might grab a punch. Okay, let's see. What are we going to do here? Let's do amazing. Okay, let's see. I'm going to do that in white again. So I'm going to ink up the word amazing. I forgot to do that embossing buddy because I'm not used to having one. I have one from a long time ago somewhere in my room. I don't know where. All right, this strip is bigger, so I don't need to hold on to it with the little tweezers, but I will when I heat it up, I think. So probably had I used my embossing buddy, I wouldn't have got these little flyaways. See what I mean right there? Let's see if I can get them. Okay. I think I'm going to do something decorative on the edge. Let me grab a punch. So I'm going to grab this punch. I forget the name of this one. It's one of those pick a punch, and they've got 2 different things, 2 different ends that you can use 3 different ways because they've got a 1/2 inch, 3/4 inch, and 1 inch slot. So this is 1 inch. I think I'm going to go with this one. All right, I like it. Okay, so what am I going to put here? Amazing. So there's one that says you are amazing. Let me find my set. Or you can do, okay, so here you are, where is it? You are amazing. Or you can do amazing, you did it. You did it. I kind of like the you did it. You did it. That'd be good for graduation, or somebody got a promotion, somebody did something great. I like that. Or you are amazing, you've got this. You could do a lot. I think I'm going to do the you did it. Okay, let's see. Do I have that out? It's hard for me to see these. Is that it? Nope. Sorry. Is that it? Yes. Okay, this time I think I'm going to do mint. So let's imagine that this is here. And grab a block. And alright, I'm going to imagine that this is here. I want to stamp directly under it. So I'm kind of looking at it, and then I'm going to move it up just a hair. And do you did it. Here. And then I'll put, you know, do I have some mint or navy ribbon? 1 second. Okay, I have this mint ribbon, mint macaron, and it is, what is it called? Just called textile ribbon. I hope this is current. It's really pretty. It's got a nice shine to it. And I thought I went through my ribbon rack, and I usually put the ones that are in the current catalog on one holder and the retired ones on the other. So I think this is from my current rack. The new catalog is not stuck in my brain just yet. It only came out in June, so I'm still getting used to it. Okay. Let me see if I like that. I do. Okay. Alright, so I think I'm going to put a glue dot behind there. Yep. And some dimensionals. I'm going to try to get on this side of the bow. You know, I think I'm going to double stack my dimensionals just so they go over that knot nicely. Kind of make a bridge over the knot. Normally I would do it on the back of here, but I wanted to make sure that I went over that knot, so I'm being kind of funny with my dimensionals here. Okay, I like it. Let's put that down. Just use some liquid. Okay, fast cards. Just kind of grab some small pieces and scraps and put them together. Here's another one. Did I show this one? This is another one I was playing with. You are amazing. And that's just that floral on some blue. And then I was playing with that oops here. Oops, I'm the worst. And that's that plaid. And where's the ones that I already showed you? And here are these. So I think they're fun. I think that this is a fun stamp set, and you can really do a lot of different things with it. So I hope that you'll check it out. It's called Amazing Phrasing, only in July and August, and only available with purchase, free with purchase, $100 purchase. And that paper is great. I think you're gonna like that. And there's so many good things. And then be sure to check out that new embossing tool kit. I love it. Here, I'm going to show you. I'm just going to go like this and clean up after myself. How about that? This embossing powder lasts forever, let me tell you. I bought most of my embossing powders when I started, and I still have. I heard somebody told me that the gold tarnishes, and I don't know. I still have some gold, and it looks kind of darker in the tube or in the container, but once you emboss it, it seems like it looks gold to me. So anyway, I have a lot of these powders. They kind of last forever because you just keep putting them back in the container, and that little tool is going to help you do that. thank you so much for watching. I hope you like it. If you play around with this, kids, share it with me. I have a Facebook group where you can share what you're making too. It's called Beth's Paper Cuts Idea Sharing Group, and you can share what you've made with the Amazing Phrasing stamp set, or these papers, or anything you're making with Stampin' Up! Products. I'd love to see it. We'd like to share our creativity. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you'll subscribe. It's free and helps, what do you want to say, spur me on? Is that the right phrase? Someone tell me that one. To make more videos. It feels great. So thank you so much. Talk to you later. Bye.